if you leave out proofs of construction, can you still get a H1? Absolutely. You can, of course. Okay, particularly because in a year like this, he may not ask them at all. As I've said all year, my advice would be, if you're looking for the top grade in particular, I think I'd like to make sure I have my full choice on the paper. Because I mean, if you get a really horrible probability short question or something, okay, you kind of say, if you haven't done the geometry at all, or you left out proofs of constructions, and one of those comes up, now I've got to pick between either doing a geometry question where I haven't done the proofs of constructions, or taking on a really messy probability one. So it just gives me more options if I've covered it. Okay, but certainly yes. If you leave out proofs and constructions in general, it's still more than possible to get a H1. Remember that back in 2020, he didn't ask a proof of construction anywhere on either paper. So he doesn't have to ask a construction or a proof anywhere. But again, that's a decision you'll make yourself. I think I'd probably split the difference. If I'm looking for a H1, what I'd probably do is I'll probably maybe just look at a couple of the basic proofs, which I've kind of flagged for you all year anyway, and maybe just one or two of the constructions, just to cover my bases, the most likely ones. So I'd suggest maybe glancing at these two here, don't give them a huge amount of time, but glancing at those two. He could ask Theorem 11 again, of course he could. I just think it's very unlikely he'd ask the same theorem 2 years running. So I think it's more likely if he does put a theorem on the paper this year to be one of those two, 12 or 13, the one about a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, dividing the other two sides in the same ratio, and then the one about similar triangles. That's the really big one.